What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with NXT predictions for 2 nights away NXT. I was about to say takeover. It is not a takeover. It's NXT Vengeance Day this Saturday night on Peacock, the Cock. Hopefully you have it. If not, I don't know how you're going to watch it. Get it on a stream or something. There's wrestling sites out there you can get streams or download shows after them. But I suggest you pay the $5 or $10 for Peacock. It's very cheap. They got a lot of movies on there. A lot of TV shows and a ton of WWE. Every pay-per-view. And WCW and ECW. So, anyways, this is TakeOver. Not TakeOver. What am I? I got TakeOver on the mind. NXT Vengeance Day. This is the, since the pandemic, before it, this is only the second ever. The second NXT event held outside of Florida in the Performance Center. Because sadly, during that pandemic, they had to do every takeover from the Performance Center. And every premium live event from the Performance Center. But Vengeance Day 2023, awesome. Thank God. It's in front of different fans, a different city. Hopefully a rowdy, hype, loud, hot crowd in Charlotte, North Carolina. The last, before the pandemic, the last NXT TakeOver event was in February of 2020, NXT TakeOver Portland, which was a hell of a show. Really good show. If you ever go back on Peacock and watch it, TakeOver Portland. Check out Dakota Kai, Tegan Knox street fight. That was a hell of a fight and match. So here we go with my Vengeance Day 23 predictions. Up first, I'm gonna 6 matches on the card. I doubt there'll be a pre-show kickoff match. I believe the kickoff show is 30 minutes, maybe 1 hour. But I think it's 30 minutes, I believe. Up first, I'm going to predict the NXT Women's Championship Triple Threat. My Toxic Girls, Gigi Dolan, JC Jane, Toxic Attraction. Will they fight? Will they get it on in this matchup? I don't know, but that would be awesome if they started fighting. Because it's every woman for themselves. But if you think about it, Gigi and JC could work together. Whoever wins the title, it's still in the Toxic family. Sadly, no Mandy Rose on this premium live event. I don't know if she'll ever be back. Someday, I'm sure. She's still young. Mandy Rose could come back in a year or 2 years. 2 years is a long fucking time to not come back. But who knows? Maybe she doesn't want to come back and wrestle anymore. I don't know. But hopefully someday, I hope that Mandy and WWE can come together and come to an agreement and work together again. Hopefully in NXT or the main roster. And I think it will happen. But right now, I don't see her coming back at all before WrestleMania. Or this year, really. So, yeah. Roxanne Perez defends the women's title against, again, my Toxic Girls, Gigi and JC Jane. I would really pop and mark out if JC or Gigi won the title, that'd be awesome. They could have a short-term title reign and just drop it back to Roxanne. But they're going to push Roxanne. I believe NXT is going to keep pushing her as a face of the women's division. Before Roxanne came in NXT and got signed, I thought they were going to push Cora Jade as a face of NXT's women's division. I thought for sure, if I had to bet on it, I would have thought Cora Jade would have been champion in NXT before Roxanne. But Roxanne won it. She won the breakout tournament. She had a great 2022. She was ROH Women's Champ. She was NXT breakout tournament winner. NXT Women's Tag Champ. I believe she won the Dusty Classic with Cora Jade, I think. I'm pretty sure they won the Dusty Classic. Anyways, they were tag champs. Then she defeated Mandy Rose, Mandy was a great champion. Great title defenses in a record reign as champ, almost a record. She did not beat Asuka's record. That's good, because Asuka's my favorite wrestler, and I don't want to see any woman break Asuka's record. As Asuka's NXT Women's Champ, I believe, for like 430 or 20 some days. I don't have the exact number off the top of my head. So let me read here. Roxanne won the breakout tournament, won the tag titles. Maybe she did not win the Dusty Classic. She was also, last Saturday, Roxanne, NXT Women's Champ, was in the Royal Rumble. That was awesome to see. But my prediction, either one of the Toxic Girls, if they win, I'll be happy. Roxanne retains, I'll be happy. My prediction, Roxanne Perez wins and still Women's Champion. They could call up Roxanne after WrestleMania, but I doubt it. I think they should call up JC Jane and Gigi Dolan to the main roster after WrestleMania, the Raw after Mania, or SmackDown after Mania. Toxic Attraction. Gigi, JC as a team on the main roster. Should be tag champs this year. Up next, Apollo Crews, Carmelo Hayes, 2 out of 3 falls. It should be damn good. These guys have great chemistry. They have great matches. This stupid light of mine flickering. I don't know why, but anyways. Apollo Crews, Carmelo Hayes, 2 out of 3 falls. My prediction, Carmelo Hayes wins. 2 falls to 1. I could be wrong, but I'm going with Carmelo Hayes. And if you don't know, you should know. Or now you know. Whatever his catchphrase is. But, yeah, Carmelo Hayes looks like a fucking main roster star. Carmelo Hayes should be called up after WrestleMania. Immediately after WrestleMania. I thought he should have been in the Rumble, but there were not a spot for him, I guess. They didn't have to have Booker T in there, but he was. So, yeah, NXT up next. Let's predict the Tag Team Championship. I always mess up her name. To me, she's Casey Canzaro. But Katrina Chance. Stupid name. I don't like even remembering it. Katrina Chance and Kaden Carter, the NXT Women's Champs. Sometimes it's hard to remember. They're the tag champs because they don't defend it that much and they're not on TV every week. They're a great team. They have great chemistry. But I forget sometimes they're the champs. but they are. They're defending the champions. Kaden Carter, Katrina Chance defend against Fallon Henley and Kiana James. I see the champions retaining. I believe they'll retain. Still, NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. My prediction. Kaden Carter, Katrina Chance. I wouldn't mind if Fallon Henley or Kiana James won a title. They're both very, very good. But they just got put together. So I would put over the champions, and I predict the champions retain. Now let's go to the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Tag Team titles for the men. The New Day defend Kofi and Xavier Woods. I got a question. When is Big E coming back? Or will he be cleared? I don't know. WWE's probably being very careful and doesn't want to clear him. I don't know. I believe he did not have to have neck surgery, but Big E, I miss you. Wherever you are. I know you've been on Up, Up, Down, Down channel. I watched today a video of them playing the War Games match in WWE 2K23. War Games is in the game. That is fucking awesome. I never imagined as a kid growing up playing wrestling games for Nintendo and fucking N64 wrestling games. WCW NWO World Tour, WCW NWO Revenge, No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000, WWF Warzone, WWF Attitude. I played them all. ECW, Hardcore Revolution. I owned them all at one time. So, anyways, my point is, growing up playing wrestling games my whole life, I never thought or imagined a War Games match could ever be in a game. But it is. It has come true. God bless technology that is better and better for video games and the graphics and the match stipulations they can do. Now, that's awesome they got War Games, but get Elimination Chamber back in the video games. That match. So anyways. Also, I would like to see a Tower of Doom. The old NWA WCW gimmick match. 3 levels of a steel cage. Get that in a game. That'd be cool. The Tower of Doom cage match is a gimmick to play in the WWE 2K games. Maybe in 24 they'll do that. I doubt it. Anyways, Fatal 4-Way. New Day defends against Gallows, Mark Coffey, Wolfgang, Pretty Deadly, Chase University, Andre Chase, and Duke Hudson with Thea Hale. Stupid Duke Hudson, I think, turns on Andre Chase and leaves him or attacks him. I don't trust Duke Hudson and Chase U. I like Andre Chase. The guy's really funny as hell and good. Good talker and not a bad wrestler. So I see New Day, I don't know, Gallows might win. I see New Day retaining. My prediction, New Day. Let's go to the North. A lot of title matches, by the way. Women's title, women's tag titles, men's tag titles, North American title, NXT title. It's been a long time since a NXT Premium Live event has had 5 titles, all the titles on the line. So Wes Lee defends his North American Championship against I almost called him Dominic Divakovic. Just Dijak. Wesley defends against Dijak. I believe Wesley will retain in an upset victory. Because Dijak, I call it an upset because Dijak is a big son of a bitch. And that will be a big upset, in my opinion, to have Wesley defeat him. That's like Spike Dudley defeating Bam Bam Bigelow. Wesley's a small guy, very quick, great athlete, he's great. But Dijak could kill you. Still, I'm going with Wesley to retain. Main event in a steel cage for the NXT Championship. Braun Breaker defends against Grayson Waller. Grayson's a great fucking talker. He really is. Great talker, great heel. I see the guy's a star on the main roster. Also, Braun Breaker will be a star whenever he's caught up. Grayson on the main roster might have trouble getting on TV all the time. But he's such a good talker that will help him, I think. He's as good as a talker as LA Knight is and Bray Wyatt. This is easy. I'll be shocked if Braun Breaker loses. So my prediction, Braun Breaker wins and retains. I got every title, every champion. All 5 title matches. I got all the champions retaining. I've never done that before, I don't believe. But I have every title staying with the champions. I doubt I'll be right, but who knows. All 5 title matches, I got the champions retaining their titles. Enjoy Vengeance Day. I will. And join me on Twitter if you're watching it and live tweeting. I'll be at WWE NXT Guy. I thought about it the other day, about my Twitter account and my handle. Anytime somebody types in the search on Twitter, WWE, I bet you my name pops up 2nd or 3rd in the search. And that's a good thing for me. I think I got the best Twitter handle name on Twitter, in my opinion. I think I got the best name, WWE NXT Guy. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed my Vengeance Day 2023 predictions. Enjoy the show. I sure will. Bye for now.